Woo! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? We are in the building. We are right here. Y'all know what time it is. It's Wind Down Wednesday. One, two, three. We all got something going on. We got something going on right now. And as you can see, Janice is rolling. As you can see, Janetta is somewhere.
Eating.
And then I am stationary for another hour. So in the meantime, between time, welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. What's going on, girls, ladies, what sisters? What's happening?
What's up? Happy Wednesdays. Wind down Wednesday. Y'all know we do it here every single week.
Every
Yes.
week it's going
Hello,
down. So
everybody. This is me. I'm in the building. Well, I'm about to get my eat on. um, I had a adventurous weekend. We'll talk about it. And so how I'm doing now, I'm doing wonderful. My week has been good so far, so good. I don't ever have any complaints because I just don't understand what anyone would be able to do with them. So I'll keep it to myself.
I
But
like
everything is
that.
good. Everything is good.
Yes,
good.
yes.
How
I've
you
had a
been?
great I've had a great week as well. Like I said, like she said, can't complain. Woke up another side on this dirt, as y'all all know I always say. So the sun is shining, which is giving us plenty of vitamin D. And y'all know that the sun always changes your mood. So
Yes.
I'm loving, loving, loving that. So yeah, my week has been great. My weekend has been great. And I'm looking forward to this weekend that's coming up. How about
Yes.
you, Andy?
Honey, hunty. This week has been wonderful. Believe it or not, I'm on a downward slope, but I'm still about to come up. When I say downward slope, I'm about to be finished with something so I can do whatever I'm about to do. Boom, boom. I can get back
Hey,
to the land of the living and I won't be so
Yeah.
bombarded with what I'm working on. But God is good, life is good, it's all good, no complaints. My week has been great. Adventurous weekend, as Netta would say, and we'll tell you about that. You know, but it's been good. I'm grateful and thankful, like you said, Janice. We up on this side of the world, so I'm thankful and grateful for that because it could be worse.
yes,
But
yes.
I'm like Janetta. So what's the point of complaining? Ain't nobody gonna listen. It's all good. It's okay. It's all right. So other than that, life is good. God is good. It's all good. Moving right along, we were going to talk about. So it's been recommended by a handful of folks, by some people, that we hold on to this topic. Somebody just called me not too long ago, and I was on the phone with them, and so they want to have another topic we're gonna hold on to as well. So we got a couple topics that we're gonna hold on to, but let's get down to the nitty gritty. What is going on with people knocking on somebody's door? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to get to that point where why you can't knock on the door and say, hey, can so and so send him outside? The boy probably didn't say a word before he got shot. What is going on in the world? And the girl that turned around in the driveway, she gets shot. What's happening? What's happening,
Craziness,
folks?
craziness. What's crazy
Well,
about all the situations is people are getting away with doing this crazy stuff. That's what's crazy. I can't turn around in your driveway without risking my life for that. What crime did I commit? It's really, really crazy out here. We talk about it week after week after week, but it's getting crazier and crazier and crazier. So it's like the more we talk about it, nothing still gets done about it.
Right.
It just give us something to talk about or something. What is it? It's sad.
But
it's
that's the
Hey, Queen.
question.
it's really super sad.
It's
It's
sad.
it's Satan is what it is. It's Revelations is what it is. Because every single day is something, and it ain't one or two stories here out of the month. It's every single single day, and it's unfortunate because you can't do the simple things. We got summer coming up, the warm weather's coming up.
Well,
That went down the wrong way. Excuse me. We got the warm weather coming up. We got those people that got shot in Michigan. You can't even go out to like it's festival season. You can't even go out and hang out or walk around without fear for your life. It's really super sad.
Right.
mhm, mhm.
I mean, you trying to have a birthday party for your 16-year-old child, and you can't even have a 16-year-old birthday party without somebody else coming in causing problems, and then people are dead, ended up, dying. That, down in Alabama, that happened in Alabama. She trying to be just have a 16-year-old birthday party, and somebody coming from another little city that probably wasn't even invited and caused problems. And now her brother dead. The
Mm-hmm.
16-year-old sister brother dead. I mean, what is it going to take for us to realize? Now, this is my thing. We ain't saying nobody shouldn't have no gun to protect yourself, because I'm a firm believer. If you're gonna do it right. If you're gonna carry a gun, take the training and carry it appropriately. I mean, I will say that. I'm not gonna never tell you not to have one, but I'm saying that there needs to be some stipulations on just anybody getting guns. Now, we know we can get a gun anywhere at any given time,
Right.
but come on, it's we got too much quick access to it. Too much quick access. But
Right.
we got to do better. But who's supposed to do better? Is it the parents supposed to do better? Because we raising children the best of our abilities. But when they disrespectful, that's another thing that I want to talk about tonight too. Disrespectful. When but when what would we do? What do we do? What do we do?
I think
To me,
it's
it's
yeah.
kind of hard to know what to do because, like you said, Sandy, we're doing the best that we can, right? So, but when the kids go out, they still have a mind of their own. You know what I'm saying? So it can't really reflect on every parent, and I'm not saying every parent is doing what the best that they can do either. You know, but the parents that are doing the best that they know how, I mean, kids still going out and being influenced in other ways. So I mean, what can you do but cry? you know, it's sad.
Yeah, it is very sad. And my thing too is when I say disrespect, somebody sent a video to me yesterday. Yesterday. And it was, I don't know if she was a
It's
substitute
good. Man.
teacher or if she was a teacher, but the teacher took her phone, took the little girl phone in class, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Substitute.
And then she told her, "Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me." And the little girl, kept coming to her, kept coming to her. Then all of a sudden, she swings on the teacher. Now, y'all tell me this. Should the teacher have defended herself and not uh beat the girl, and then got it to a point where she could hold her down? Because some people don't think that that should have happened. Some people think that the teacher should have just, I don't know, walked away. I guess I don't know what they think. But when you saw that video, what do you think should have happened? If that was you, what you would have done?
I would have did not the best I could to prevent her from hitting me. I'm not just gonna stand there and take it. Who does that? I'm
I
not
kind
gonna
of feel a little
initiate
bit
it,
different.
but I ain't gonna stand there and let you beat me down either.
I kind of feel a little different. I think that teacher went overboard. I mean, she went overboard. Like you actually fighting a child. You can do some things to calm this kid down, um, in order to get her under control. Then physically fight her. She
What
physically fought her.
what can be done? She said, "Don't touch me." I don't know who the teacher was getting ready to call. She was getting ready to call somebody, whether it's the principal, her mama, the security. She was getting ready to call somebody. She told the little girl, "Don't touch me. Don't touch me." The little girl kept walking up, and then she swung on her. And then she kept swinging on her. And then she grabbed the teacher's hair and wouldn't let go of the teacher's hair. And then it was, it was on after that.
Did you now you missing it? That teacher was swinging on that girl.
Exactly. The
So
little girl had her hair too. While she was
correct.
swinging with one arm, the little girl was swinging with one hand too. Now they both were swinging. I'm not, well, I'm always that other person. No, you're not gonna be pulling my hair. And I'm just gonna keep letting you pull my hair and hit me, and I'm just trying to hold you, and we going to the ground. Now, what I think that she did, she shouldn't have done. She planted the baby's face down on the ground, and I don't know where she had her knees at, and then I don't think she was appropriately dressed either.
Mm-mm.
But I beg
Mm-mm.
to differ. She didn't have on proper clothing. But did she not get the memo? You don't take a kid phone. You let somebody else come in there to do it. Kid don't want to give you a phone, then put her out. Let her go do something else. Call somebody else to come. Call the principal, whoever you was gonna make that phone call to. Then you call them. Then all of that wouldn't have happened. Wouldn't have never
Right.
happened.
I agree.
Never happened.
And that I agree with.
You know, because we know when kids get mad, you know, it's hard to de-escalate some of them. Was that
Now,
a behavior test? We don't know.
I definitely would have, if that was my child, she would have got beat up from me because of her language and how she approached the situation. But that teacher would have got beat up. You hear me? The way she punching my baby, the way she's punching my baby in her face. Mm-mm. The teacher could have easily left the room with the phone. She could have left the room. If the baby would have followed her, then that would have been a problem. But left the room when it got help. But instead, she stood there and let it escalate. I used to work for Youth Services, so with those kids, you have to know how to de-escalate the situation, not keep causing this kid to get madder and madder and madder till it becomes a fight. You can get in trouble. I could have got in trouble if I would have if I'd have been in that teacher's place. I could have gotten in trouble if that went to court.
Oh, it's
From what
gonna
I
go
saw,
somewhere. It's going somewhere. But my question is, if a student hits you while you're trying to teach them or tell them not to do something, and then all of a sudden they hit you, what you gonna do?
Somebody,
sometimes you gotta suck it up.
lost. Cause you know, it's only so much de-escalating you can do. And at the end of the day, in this generation of time, the parents is on the side of the kid even when they wrong. So at this point, if you want to approach me like an adult, you go get what an adult will serve you.
I disagree.
Well, you heard it here. We got an agree and we got a disagree.
I
And
definitely
we got
disagree.
and we got a
Stepping up,
situation.
stepping up like a grown person. Be ready to get knocked down like one.
You know, my thing is, you know, somebody said we as a black community, you know, we always trying to look for the bad and do the bad, and we don't want to, you know, there's no good in what we do, and we always, you know, got something backwards to do when it comes to us. You know, we talk about each other. We want to fight each other. We want to dog each other out. We don't want to support each other. But at the end of the day, what child feels like it's okay for whatever reason to put your hand on a teacher? What child that feel like they got the right to put their hands on a teacher?
That's what I'm saying. It's stemming from at home. You probably talk to your mama like that. I ain't your mama. You probably hit on your mama like that. I ain't your mama.
My baby wouldn't have never done that. You know, first of all, the teacher said, "Let me have your phone." She gonna give you the phone.
Right.
She might be mad about it. She might get upset about it. But you know, the rules are you're not supposed to have it. And I'm gonna get my daughter when she get home because you shouldn't have had it in the first place. So if she took your phone, you shouldn't have never had it out. So that's a rule. But once again, that's my child.
Right.
But if Courtney would have swung on a teacher, now I'm with you, Janetta. That teacher would have been probably had some issues going on, you know.
Facts.
Would have made it outside. If she came outside, the posse would have been waiting on her. But what child? Here we go. Why do these children feel like they can just hit the teacher?
So Sam, let's bring up our incident that we just.
Accountability. The parents agree with them whether they're wrong or they're wrong.
So Sam,
and so that's where it starts from.
Let's go to Friday night.
Yeah.
But I'm a different person.
Let's talk about it. But let's talk about it.
Let's talk about Friday night. Disrespect.
To the fifth power. You hear me? So we at the concert, right? And a Caucasian young girl, Sandy, minding her own business, dancing, taking videos, doing her. A Caucasian girl, young girl. You can tell she's drunk, she's something. I was over at a bar. I was still in with the crowd of people that we was with. So anyway, but I'm looking. and I could tell that the girl, she, trying to dance on Sandy, but the way she was trying to dance on Sandy was more sexual in my eyesight, right? So I'm looking at Sandy, so Sandy looking, but Sandy's still trying to hold her composure, and stay in her own lane. Next thing I know, I saw Sandy kind of getting irritated, aggravated with the girl. So I'm like, let me go diffuse this situation because I'm a protector. I would rather handle the situation and not let Sandy handle the situation. So I get over there. I ask the girl, "What's the problem? What's the problem?" So I'm talking to the girl's mother because the girl's mother was right there as well. So she was like, "I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to get her. I'm trying to get her." So Sandy say, I didn't see that part because I guess I was talking to the lady. But Sandy said the little girl put her finger in Sandy's face like that. Why did
Ooh,
she do that? So Sandy, now I ain't knowing what's going on, but all I know is Sandy trying to get around me, like, "Girl, move your ass."
ooh,
So I'm like, "Sandy, I got her, right?" So I grabbed the little girl. At this point, I grab her hand because she's holding on to the rail. So I grab her hand and pull it off of her and push her down. By that time, when I pushed her down, her mom fall with her, right? So I on one hand grabbing the little girl, on the other hand, I got the mama hand too, trying to make sure the mom don't get hurt because the mom was tweaked. But I'm looking like both of y'all about to get hurt because it's 10 of us. It's 10 of us people. It's only two of y'all. So I'm trying to, so the mom raised her hand, but the little girl was like, "F you, mom. F you, mom." I'm looking at the little girl like, "Oh, yeah, we about to have to tear this little girl up." But because we held our composure, right? Because we held our composure, it did not escalate. Somebody came and got the little girl, took her where she was supposed to go. We continued our party. That's all I'm saying. In moments, that lady, the teacher, she could have easily walked away because she saw the situation about to escalate. You can't never. I understand. Let me handle my child. You can never put your hands on my kid the way that lady was beating up on that little girl. I'm just saying. That's just me. That's just me. If I was in that situation, I would have left the room. Period. Period.
yeah, I
I'd have
disagree.
left the room.
I'm not gonna be
What?
attacked. I'm not gonna be attacked and just stand there and let it happen.
Let's talk about your kid, Shanice. You got a daughter. Your daughter do something like that. She disrespect the teacher. No, the teacher take her phone. She cuss the teacher out. "Give me my mama. Give me my mama." Blah 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 blah. So the teacher commits. She hit the teacher. The teacher beat her up. What would you do? That's what we talking about. We're not talking about you. We talking about your daughter.
Yeah. So first of all, my daughter ain't disrespectful like that. So she never would.
Her
She was
that lady. I mean, that little girl's mom probably don't think that she's disrespectful like that. So it's gonna be
Ooh.
surprise to her mom.
If she's saying "f you, mom," that's pretty disrespectful. That's blatant
No, no, no,
disrespect.
no. I'm not talking about that. I'm back on a teacher.
Oh,
Uh,
Here's my thing.
mm-mm.
Kids now are so disrespectful.
They are.
And this the other thing about our on Saturday night, Friday night, when that little girl, we knew she was drunk. We knew she was drunk.
Right.
So her mindset wasn't there in the first place. And y'all know, well, Janetta, you don't. Janice, you don't either. But liquid courage make you feel like you
Well, yeah,
I
true.
heard about it. Right.
no. It make you feel like you're strong and you can do whatever you want to do to anybody anytime you get ready.
And I'm
And
gonna
I'm
say,
sure
and I'm gonna
liquid
say
courage gave that little white girl,
the
she
big
thought she could
didn't.
come down and just do whatever she wanted to do, and
Right.
that wasn't gonna happen.
Right. And I'm gonna say this: the class of people are. That's why it's hard different for that little girl.
The
Now, had
what?
it been somebody else, that little girl would have got beat down.
Had it been you talking about had it been somebody else on Friday night?
Right. I'm saying because of the class of stature of people, Janetta was able to get in there and just kind of like calm it down. She was ready to put your foot in her teeth. That's what it sounded like to me. But somebody was step in, like, okay, go on and take her somewhere because she about to get beat. I just want- So
My
my thing
fault.
is, if it's disrespectful, it disrespectful. And bring you go get what you say.
At
My
the end of the day, It's all about being respectful,
That's it.
period.
Mhm.
It's about being respectful. And
I
and
agree.
at the end of the day, it's about being respectful. We as adults, we're not gonna go out there and be disrespectful to nobody. We shouldn't. We too grown for that. We're in a different, I would hope and pray, we're in a different caliber. We're in a different place in life. Now I ain't gonna say we didn't do it back in the day, but at this point in
Mhm.
time in our life, I don't think we're gonna go out there and be disrespectful. And my child
Mhm.
darn sure better not go out there and be disrespectful because she's gonna have a problem with me and
Mhm.
not
Right.
the person that she was. Because I don't play that. But the kids nowadays they don't have respect for themselves, much
No,
less having respect for somebody else. I mean, at the end of the day.
they want to life themselves. They don't like they got nothing to lose. So what's good? So when you coming on that level, you gonna get what you giving, whatever energy you giving, and you get it back. You can't have a problem with it. You can't
Well,
ground and when you get beat down, now you want to call your mama. So what you should have did was called your mama from John and let her get her. But you want to be grown up, so come get these grown up problems.
and you keep cutting in and out, but I get every other word you're saying. But at the end of the day, we're not having no disrespect, period. I mean, because that I'm gonna tell you, Jesus saved that little white girl life, and Johnetta saved her life too.
That's
I'm
what
just
I'm saying.
telling you.
That's what
Johnetta
that's,
saved that little girl life, and Jesus did too. But
that's
Well, I'm glad that I had Jesus in me, because my attitude is retarded too, but I have climbed out of that space, and
amen.
so I have a little bit more patience, with people, and I knew her mom was trying her very best to get her child under control. You understand what I'm saying? So, that gave me a little leniency too with the little girl. So that's why I grabbed her and kind of pushed her down so she can get on the way, because Sandy was at her throat. Really,
because
Sandy was at her
my
throat. And again,
oh
if,
yeah,
if Sandy go, once we connect, we all going to jail. You understand what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
So
And that's
we
what
gotta
I'm saying.
have, if we have one sensible person that got their man on right, we win.
It, it,
yep,
And then
and
think about it, y'all. You got all these African American women
yeah,
on
classy.
two Caucasian women. Come on now. We
Yeah,
through. We through.
how it
The
how
majority
it
of the
look.
crowd, right? The majority of the crowd is African American.
it's
You
black.
understand
It's
what I'm
black.
saying? So
Exactly.
they for us. You know what I'm saying? They coming for us. But who listening to that? Oh, two
Right.
Caucasian women. Stop it. Stop
I
it.
mean, because I begged her. I just kept begging that little girl to go back to her seat. I mean, I begged her to go back to her seat. I even begged her mama to get her to go back to the seat. But when she threw that finger up, it was over. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
know, but
Um, them
as you can,
Karens, them Karens is something else, honey.
but y'all know how I am. I don't mind dancing. I like having a good time. Heck, I done danced with many drunk white women on several occasions, and everything was good. But it was just something about this one on this night, or I just didn't want to be bothered. I mean, because I had been dancing with somebody else the whole night, earlier,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
clowning and carrying on with this other lady. So I was good. But then when you coming down there and you want to act, crazy, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. But it is what it is. Thank God that we got out of that situation and it's all good. Now, tell me
Without
what's going
incident,
on
right?
with Joe Mixon. Can somebody tell me why does these professional players why do these professional ball players do crazy stuff to jeopardize their livelihood? Why? Why?
And
I think they get cocky. I think they, start making this money. They get arrogant and they get real cocky, and they think they're untouchable. That's just what I think.
That part.
yeah, arrogant, feeling invincible.
We can't
Name
understand what you're
me.
saying, Shanique.
I said arrogance, cockiness, invincible. I'm invincible.
It's
Hmm.
whatever it is. It's crazy because you
Hmm.
you got millions of dollars on the line,
That's good.
millions, because he's making millions. You got millions of dollars
Hmm.
on the line, and you want to jeopardize it by doing some foolishness, putting your hands on a woman, or brandishing a gun at somebody's face, and then you turn around and say you didn't do it. Then you're hanging out with all. You don't want to cut yourself off totally from your friends, but at some point you need to change the people around you and change the people around you.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he was a fool without money, he was a fool with money. The money don't change foolishness. It just gives a little bit more access to do more foolish things.
Probably more money does. More, I agree with that. More money gives you the opportunity to do more crazy stuff. I mean, that's just the more money we make, the more money we gonna go spend on some clothes, shoes, or some perfume or something. So the more
Hmm.
you have, the more you do. I mean, I ain't gonna say that's crazy, but why am I going to buy more shoes when I really don't need no more shoes? Because I'm making a little bit extra money. But
Hmm.
unfortunately, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. When
That's charged.
professionals when professionals make that money, the first thing they're gonna do, the more stuff they gonna have a party, and they're gonna keep kicking it. They're gonna keep doing the things that they do. Joe Mixon brought problems with him when he came to Cincinnati.
Right.
Problems came with him when he problems was with him when he came. The people of Cincinnati, some of y'all, did not think that he should have been the Bengals should have brought him on because he had some baggage when he came. Assault on women. And now look, brandishing a gun. He back at ground zero, doing stupid stuff. What is it gonna take? Because somebody else will pick him up, another team will pick him up and take him, which is what they do. It's a cycle with those
Hmm.
professional players. It's a cycle. It's
Right.
almost like they can keep doing what they're doing, and it's okay. How we can't change it.
Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Crazy is what crazy does. Crazy things. You know, it's wind down Wednesday, people. We here. We talking about every single thing. We talking about everything. Um, we got a couple of things coming up. Code 51. We got an R&B jams going on at Code 51.
That's
I'm
right.
promoting it. We're pushing out there. We got an event coming up at the Redmore. I'm Every Woman concert. We got a couple of other things that we got going on. We're gonna be back. I'm trying to tell you, we back in the building at the aftermath. We are back in the building at the aftermath. So the first Wednesday in May, start looking out for the flyers because it's going down. We're back in the aftermath. Be looking for us because we coming back. We
Aftermath,
can't.
here we come.
And
Aftermath,
part
here we come.
it's part two.
So we got hotter topics. We gonna add a couple of people to the one we know. We gonna add to the show, and it's going down. So be prepared and be ready. And we talking about everything. We already have talked about everything. We've talked about a lot of stuff, and we're gonna continue to talk about it, and we're gonna continue to do what we do. Bring you whatever it is we want you to have. Whether we at home, in the car, or at a restaurant eating.
That's right. We out here.
But
Aftermath.
when we get to the aftermath, ain't gonna be no in the
Eating.
restaurant in the car.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be
We
at the
on
aftermath.
location at the aftermath.
At the aftermath, because it's going down. So be ready. We are preparing as we speak right now.
And prepare yourself. Prepare yourself to all our. We got global viewers and listeners. Thank you for tuning in to Talk Radio when you can, or if you're somebody that tunes in every week, we're grateful. But prepare yourself. Come through. Come if you're in the city of Cincinnati, state of Ohio. Come through the aftermath. Ask some questions. Throw them topics out there so we can.
Roll on.
We love to hop up with you. So come through. Grab a drink. Come
Hmm.
support.
Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on. We got the show coming up May 21st, Stephanie's Art Show. You ain't got your ticket. I don't know if you're gonna have a place to sit because it's she already sold enough
Gonna be
whatever. She done
stand
sold. She done
only,
sold.
baby.
So make sure you check her out. May 21st, it's going down. That's on a Sunday. I am the MC for the evening. I got to figure out what I'm gonna wear. Now here we go. Here we go. What am I gonna wear?
Spend the money.
What
Spend the
should I
money.
wear?
Some fly as always.
What's up, Erica? Be in the building. Erica says she got her tickets. Erica, all I want to know, are you bringing my partner in crime with you? Because you know, ain't no solo. You coming solo, Erica? You know how we roll.
She bringing one of your partners with her, which is me.
Hey, life of the party.
I'm talking about Scotty. Scotty B.
It's gonna be me.
B. Scotty B. I'm talking about Scotty B. That's who I'm talking about. Scotty B.
I'm taking his place for that event.
You bringing Netta? Oh Lord Jesus. Well, you know what? Here's what I do know about us when we go into the mall, because we got to get dressed. We got to get something cute. You know. Well, we're gonna have to pray for Scott because he working. You have to make sure that Scott stays safe. Make sure Scott stays safe. We got to go to the mall because you know how we do it. We got to get the outfit, the shoes, and the purse. So when we going, that's all I need to know. But I might have my gear, but I'll go to the mall with y'all.
All right.
I don't need to. Saying I ain't gonna need to hold you. I don't need to go to the mall. I'm going in that closet.
All right now.
I'm
going in the closet.
I'm a shopping fool, and I ain't gonna do it.
Tony, we'll go with you, Tony. Tony, thanks for tuning in, Tony. But we'll go with you, Tony, so we can, make sure you pick out the outfit. I want you to put your hand on it and hold it up and ask us, is this gonna work? Now that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go with Tony to the mall. That's what we do. We all go to the mall together. We're gonna pick out the right outfit.
Yeah.
So it's going down.
You already know you got the stylist on deck.
Tony got her tickets too.
You say yes.
We rolling, boo. Yes, Erica. Yes, everybody got their tickets. We rolling on May 21st. Let's get in the building. It's going down. And the I'm Every Woman concert is May 26th on a Friday. Come on out and hear some singing from the fabulous women in the city of Cincinnati, because that's going down too. It's going down. Everything we do is going down. Or the R&B concert.
Some singing or some singing.
Some singing. Yes, honey. Yes, it's going down. And we're gonna be at Code 51. Don't play.
Oh.
We be in the building. We got R&B music going on.
We got a ladies' night on Thursday, so we'll post that flyer as well.
Okay, Erica sponsor for the Erica sponsor for the art show. I ain't mad at you, boo. That's what I'm talking about. Tuck Radio a sponsor too. That's why I'm the MC. I'm your MC for the evening. It's going down. So we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be great. Whatever we do, like I said, we're gonna be at Aftermath. We're gonna be in the first weekend and the first Wednesday in May. We're gonna be at the Aftermath. We got the R&B grown folks going on at Code 51. Then we got the art show, and then we got the I'm Every Woman. So we got a lot of things going on. No excuse why you shouldn't even be in the building. No excuse. Come on, bring it on. Bring everything you got. Bring it on. But I got to get outside and get some of this freshness going on, some of this air going on. And we about to, while they sitting there eating and while they sitting there driving, I got to get out and get some sunshine, some melanin going on.
The vitamins.
Yes, sir. Got to get it. So I'm gonna take my walk. So we're gonna cut this short. But we wanted to come to you and make sure that we come in on Wednesday to let you know what we got going on, what's coming up, and what we're doing. And most of all, to let you all see our beautiful faces.
Yes.
Regardless of what we do and how we do it. Did somebody say picture? Exactly. Yeah, that's what. Did you see that? What? You see everybody? Everybody struck a pose, baby. Everybody struck a pose. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? You hear me? So that's what we do right here on Tuck Radio. So tune in. We're gonna see you next week. It's going down. And can't wait to get back in the aftermath. Oh my God, y'all have no idea. And we're bringing some people with us, and it's I can't even imagine the words that's gonna come out of their mouth.
Tune in, come through.
You know, it's gonna be Jesus Saves. You know, it's every Wednesday now. From we go to aftermath, be Jesus, because we don't know what's gonna come out their mouth. But we know we're gonna have some hot topics and some great conversations going on that you guys gonna, you know, can't wait to be a part of. Can't wait to be a part of. So in the meantime, in the between time, check us out. We're gonna put the information out there. We got Code 51 coming up. We got the art show coming up, and we got the I'm Every Woman concert coming up. So we need y'all to show up and show out at all three events because it's going down.
Yeah.
It's going down. So we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. What you got for us, ladies? What you got?
Positive quote. Mine is in all of the ways we see so much negative, just do your best to be positive. If you can diffuse the situation, diffuse it, or walk away. But be a part of positiveness. This is too much negative already.
Got it.
My positive quote is keep your head up. Always pray, because it ain't nothing like prayer. We all need it.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Yeah. So just remember that. Right now may be hard, but it definitely will get easy.
Hello.
All you gotta do is pray and stay positive. And y'all know me. Positive in, positive out. And we'll see you all next week. But the most important piece is it's better to give than it is to receive. And we'll see you later. Deuces.
See you next week.